Hello, and welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
Welcome to the Kate's party.
We're announcing your name.
I figured we should because
like
I
a
always say
special occasion.
welcome to the stream, and then it's like, what stream?
Yeah, I was like, we have an outro, now we need an intro.
Yeah, welcome to the
Ah.
Kate's party. This is us. Sometimes we have more, sometimes we have less. So far, there's
Sometimes
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us in chat.
These are usually the main four,
Five.
though.
Is Johnson here? Oh,
Johnson's here.
Johnson is here. What the
Johnson's
fuck?
just silent.
Just quiet.
Yeah, he said something about going to a shop and then whatever.
Either quiet or his mic isn't working. And he'll probably leave the Discord and
The
join back in
backpack's
here in a
not
minute.
fucking
Can
exist.
I ask Nicole, can you do me a favor? Just send me like a ... on Twitch. ...
Also, I'm surprised you didn't say anything about my
On
YouTube
Twitch.
account's profile picture.
I didn't see. Yeah, on Twitch. I just need to see if the chat pops up because when I try and do multiple streams on the same day, OBS is like has a little mini heart attack. Okay, cool. Thanks, that worked. Awesome. I did not see your profile picture, and now I do not want to see your profile picture, which is why I had no comment for it. Okay, so what is happening today is we are doing the Yelan story. It is, I don't know how long she's been out. 2 weeks, whatever, 14 days, a month. It's a long time coming. Usually we're on top of the ball with Genshin, but
Animal Crossing.
Animal
Crossing, Destiny.
Life's been rough.
Life has been rough.
Life's been rough. So we're just trying to like catch our bearings here, but we're getting back into the grind. There's actually so much to stream, and not enough time. There's not enough time.
We'll never run out of content because we have 2 ongoing games. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so today the intention is to do the Yelan story, and to start the event, which apparently is a rhythm game event, which I really like. Hill hates it, so he's
not just
commissioning me
also
for
very
free.
badass.
He's commissioning me for free to do it.
Well, I can't.
I can't say commission because you're not paying me, so you're commissioning me for free.
I am requesting humbly. I am humbly
requesting my assistance.
Humbly.
Make him do your Destiny account and get you unbroken.
Ooh.
I mean, I can.
Unbroken.
Arataki game.
Okay, not unbroken.
Yeah,
no, because there's a light advantage.
Lol, you wouldn't be able to do this event if you hadn't done the previous event.
Really?
Yeah. Have you missed me since we last met at the chasm?
Oh shit, you're right.
I mean, you've been on my mind, if that's what you're wondering. Ooh, in fact, you're the first person I thought of when I came up with this idea. To celebrate Shinobu's successful graduation, you know, show off the almighty awesomeness of the other Takigare. That doesn't roll off the tongue.
Okay.
I've decided to book a grand venue in Rito to organize a festival. That's sweet. I want to say that.
It's voiced?
Wait.
Well, Paimon's
Wait, it's voiced?
Oh, good. Thank God. You cut her out. She was literally about to give him shit for fucking inviting you. Like, shut the fuck up.
Also Spartan.
Well,
8 times. Fucking hate this game.
That sounds pretty exciting. Do you think we'll have lots of tasty snacks?
Let's go have a look.
Huh? Islands looked everywhere, but there doesn't seem to be a festival going on anywhere near here. The atmosphere isn't festive at all. Should we go ask the Doshin? Maybe they'll know something.
Yo, bruh, give me information.
Oh, do you need a hand with anything? What? A festival? I haven't heard anything about a festival coming up.
Oh, bitch.
Oh.
Could you be more specific? What festival are you talking about exactly? Almighty Arataki?
The hell?
It's the Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival, organized by the Arataki Gang.
Ah, yes. The same Arataki gang who made a scene at the Iridori Festival? So you're here for the unauthorized, unprofessional, An unofficial event, huh?
What? No, it's not anything. It's the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumlong Festival.
Yeah, I gotcha. No need to keep rehashing the name. I think I know what this is about. Let me bring you up to speed. So we saw the members of the Arataki gang here a few days ago, and they were busy at work leaving piles of hideous things all over the place. Their leader claimed to be hosting a grand event, big enough to rival the Iridori Festival. I think that must be the one you're talking about. I asked them a couple of questions, and it quickly became clear that they had no permit to host the event, no proof of venue hire, and, surprise, surprise, no record of having registered the event with the police station. Pfft, if that isn't the definition of an unauthorized, unprofessional, and unofficial festival, I don't know what is. According to the rules, we had to force them to shut down the event.
What? You shut it down? Let Paimon guess. Then you arrested them.
No, actually. Seeing that they had no prior experience organizing events and they'd at least gone to the trouble of preparing a safety plan, we just gave them a warning.
Safety plan? Huh. That's pretty responsible.
Anyway, if you're looking for the Arataki gang, you could try going to Amakane Island.
You don't
Which
know
is
what
a
happened.
venue designated by
Exactly.
the Yashiro Commission for use in all kinds of
That's just,
festivals,
like,
big and
standard.
small. It was established to try and encourage community cultural events. The application process is much simpler there and less expensive too.
Wow, you
We
sound
told the
like
Arataki gang about that. If they still want to host their event, that's going to be their best option.
This whole thing is starting to sound like a non-starter. But since we've come this far, we might as well go and take a look at Amakani Island, right?
Sure. This is gonna take me to Amakana Island. Oh, this tiny little island here. I mean, sure. Ayaka, work with me. Probably help if I wasn't playing with one hand.
That might.
Let's get down to business.
Maybe. Spoonful, you know.
Maybe.
Fucker.
To defeat the Hun. Did they bring me daughters when I asked for some?
Same situation as earlier! The Arataki gang is nowhere in sight!
How can you see, Paimon?
There should be a Yashiro commission
Honestly.
representative
Like, what are you
here.
looking at?
Let's go and ask him.
Sure, is it that dude I just ran past? Of course it is. Maybe I'll be more intimidating as Ye, and then this event will just like pick up. Let's get down
Well,
to
since
business. Okay.
How can I help? Ah, yes. You must be here for the almighty Arataki whatchamacallit festival too. Yep. Madam Kujo Sara of the Tenryo Commission and Uemiya of Naganohara Fireworks have both been here so far. Uemiya noticed them getting the venue ready when she was here to deliver some fireworks. I guess she got curious and went to go check it out. As to what Madam Kujo Sara was here for, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, so other people got here before us? Oh, that's a good sign! So, where's the Arataki gang now?
Unfortunately, since there's no space available at any official venues at the moment, we had to allocate them to a tiny beach in the northwest part of the island. If only they'd applied earlier, we could have given them a better location. Head northwest. You'll see them.
I love that. That is my favorite. Head north.
What?
It's like, could you imagine if you had to go to a shopping center? Like, sorry, we couldn't actually put them here. So we had to give them a tiny location. Head north. You'll see them.
So that's not north. That's west.
Head northwest.
From a
So
certain
from
point
where
of
he's
view.
standing, it's slightly up, so slightly north, and then
That's not how
west.
you use that, though.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes, because I'm going up and west. Therefore, northwest.
Hey there, compadres! You
There
finally
it
made it!
is. There's the himbo.
I was just wondering when you'd be showing up. Next thing I know, boom, there you are! Oh boy, am I happy to see you. Look at this venue. What do you think? Is this a prime location or what?
It's surrounded by sea, the air is as fresh as it gets, there's no noise pollution from the city, and the views are simply spectacular.
The venue is situated against the backdrop of Amakane Island, where you can enjoy exclusive access to the festival and culture center's first-rate equipment.
With excellent transport links by sea and land, getting where you need to be is highly convenient, whether you're traveling by foot or by boat.
The moment I set eyes on this
Yeah, they're
venue,
eternal
I knew
optimists.
this was the one. It was the moment that changed the world.
Okay.
Alright,
Where's
Ito.
Ushi? I came here for
Give it up
Ushi.
for the
Where's
boss!
Uchi? I don't think he's gonna be here.
Clearly you're only here because the Tenryo Commission sent you away.
Alright, let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Oh my god.
You
Just
did it.
so you're here to attend the
Go
almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum Along Festival! A highly important festival, I might add.
Yeah, boss said the first goal of the festival is to promote the Arataki gang and recruit new members.
Secondly, it's to celebrate Shinobu's graduation.
Wouldn't it be the other
And
way
last
around?
but not least, it makes up for all the previous team-building events that were canceled due to insufficient funding.
3 festivals in one? Wow.
Akira, we can leave that last point out from now on. The thing with festivals is, you gotta get out there and promote them far and wide if you want to get a good crowd. So, Shinobu's handing out flyers.
She's handing out flyers for her own.
Shinobu's supposed to be the star of the show, isn't she? How come she's out there working her butt off while you're hanging around here doing nothing?
Hey, I'm hard at work too. I'm entertaining guests.
Boss actually just got back.
He said he was expecting you to arrive any second, so he came back specially to welcome you.
Until then, he was out there with Shinobu working
Temp
hard to
number
bring more
9.
people to the festival.
Oh, just
Oh my
just doing my duty. Nothing more, nothing less.
Wow, this bull chucker actually did some serious work for once. Huh. I'm unpleasantly surprised.
Trust a puny little flying lavender melon to stoop to the level of childish name-calling. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean that stupid Tengu?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I hesitated, but, I sent her an invitation.
Why?
I cannot
I would
believe
do
how
that.
ungrateful she is. Get this, she came all the way out here just to put up a bulletin board and write a load of baloney on it claiming that visitors need to be cautioned. She even warned us not to change it. It's blatant bullying of the gang, that's what it is. One day, I'm gonna defeat that Tengu fair and square, in broad daylight, in the middle of the street. She'll get what's coming to her. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival? The owner of Naganohara Fireworks?
It's existing here.
Chatting with her is a real blast. She only found out about our festival because she happened to be delivering some fireworks to Amakane Island. She really liked what we were trying to do here and came to pass on her best wishes. She even said she'll provide some fireworks for us next time. Looks like the Arataki gang should make sure to keep good ties with Naganohara Fireworks in the future. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival? A ton of totally awesome stuff! See that hill over there? That's Sing Along Hill. Stand at the top, look out over the sea, and sing your heart out! And this bonfire? It's perfect for roasting lavender melons, the regular kind, or the ones of the annoying little floating variety. And these boxes,
Damn.
plenty of space whether you want to play Genius Invocation TCG or battle some beetles.
Wow, you really pulled out all the stops.
That's 3
But
things.
of course, the highlight
Three
of this
things.
festival is the drum-along. Here, feast your eyes on this. Just between you and me, this little treasure was sourced through a top-secret channel. They said it's a prized hand drum that once belonged to a renowned onmyoji, and it's worth 8 million mora. Thanks to my strapping
God, I
good looks
wish.
and the fact that the vendor and I kind of had a connection. Her words, not mine. She gave me a generous discount and only asked for 800,000 mora.
She went from 8 million to 800,000 just like that? Sounds suspiciously like a scam to Paimon.
Duh. Oldest trick in the book, right? Which is why it didn't work on me. I spotted the damage on the edge right away. Practically screamed, "Defective product alert!" Ooh, we have a connection. Give me a break. So I haggled hard and took her down to 80 G's. Practically a steal.
Yeah, more specifically daylight robbery.
I mean,
Still,
I mean, he's still
it's
putting
pretty
a really big
impressive that you
discount
could
on it,
actually
though.
afford something worth 80,000 mora. Good for you, Bull Tucker.
It's
Bull
only
chuck.
80,000 mora.
On it
What did you take me
again.
for?
bruh, when I'm in my heavy grind,
I put in
80s,
20 grands.
bruh.
Me too.
That was
Huh?
sounded sus.
Boss, how come I had to pay 30 grand?
20 grand plus 20 grand plus 30 grand. You really are a Bull Tucker! You extorted 80 grand from your gang members and didn't pay a single mora yourself!
Actually, 70.
You might want to check your mathematics there. I paid my share, you know? I paid the last 10 grand. All right, good chat, but we should wrap things up. It's getting late. I should go rendezvous with Shinobu. The festival's just getting started. We need to keep plugging it to get a bigger crowd. Take care of the hand drum, all right? Oh, and if you want to try out the drum along at any point, Genta's your guy. Laters, compadre.
Of his existence in the Genshin universe.
Same. It just like breaks it a little bit, and I love it.
Talk to Susan. What?
No, talk to Genta.
Genta! Hi,
I'm
Suzanne.
Genta, the Arataki Drum Along Festival Welcome Ambassador.
Cool.
Are you ready for your drum along performance?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ciao.
I almost forgot. There's something that
Do
Boss
so
forgot to
well
mention
with
to you
their
about this
characters.
hand drum.
They do, like
Since
their
none of
voice
us really
actors,
know if
especially.
it's in tune or not, please test it out first.
Sure.
That way, it'll sound better when you deliver your final performance.
My final
Go on,
performance?
give it a try.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Press the controller
Let's
button
see,
according to the drum beat on the accented note. Adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note precision you entered. What?
Like, nah, I believe that out of Pixie's gonna be the one that fucking gets this done.
Yeah, I can't do this shit. Yeah, actually. 10! 10 I get enhancement core, Spartan.
When can I stop this?
There. Right then.
Okay, cool. Sorry, they were just repeating it. Okay, so LOL.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yes.
I heard about this. I'm so happy it's true.
Okay, Genta, let's do this.
I wonder if
Genta.
wait, I wonder
Are
if
you
Vito
ready
has
for
on
your drum
now.
along performance?
Not my final one. It's showtime, bless you. Let's go.
you.
Let the drum-
It's Morbin time.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, Nicole, look, it's a rhythm game!
She's so cute. Look at her.
Nicole, do you see this? Why are you muted?
That really is a rhythm game.
This is like... This kind of sounds like the Sakura from, Vocaloid. Senbon Sakura.
Well done, I'm here.
You got this. We believe in you. Get that pro. First try.
Start again. Song, start again. It's got some feelings, but not
Okay.
really.
No, like, just carry listening. It does, listen! Exactly, I had to put a spin in it.
A little bit.
Okay. Oh, can I do... Wait, let's try normal first. Let's see how it goes. Oh my gosh, why can I not... Oh. Why can I not... I should have put this on the screen, on my phone.
Are you better at these types of games on your phone?
Yep.
Oh.
Have you not watched me play Love Live on my phone?
No.
Bruh, where have you
I did not.
been?
I did not know you actually played
T-Rex
Love Live.
house.
I'll show you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is Love Live. Okay. They don't use triangle. Cool. Let's try. This is exactly Love Live, but it's easier on the phone because you just have to tap the button.
Okay.
I see. You have to get used to the buttons on.
You might be playing this with a delay with me.
Fuck.
Ugh, I could never imagine this, honestly saying.
Okay. Oh, this is not fun. Okay, hold on.
Say that again.
Lola? Oh shit, she's gonna
You
hate
can't.
me.
It did say something about configuring, by the way.
No, you configure like when you hit the buttons.
Oh.
Let's try this. This is so much easier on the phone.
I assume you just have to tap the place that they're gonna be on the phone.
Yeah, I'd assume.
Yeah.
How do you hold the button for a drum?
Alright, so we're on attempt number 11.
Cool.
Oh my god, finally!
Okay. Decantus.
Laurely Slender. You know, if it was any other helm at the current moment, I would not go for this thing.
Okay. Alright, let's try hard mode.
What's the settings of the music of the game?
I don't know.
The fuck out of
It's just the volume. Oh, you change the buttons.
You can change the buttons, but you can only change it to...
Those two.
Oh, I don't know if that'll work. No, I'll keep it as is for now.
here. Jesus.
Edit beat map. Just leave. Okay. Well, okay. No, okay. Okay, let's go. Let's check this out.
We're back, guys.
Word. overwhelming to me.
The configuration of it is really fucking.
Is it?
Like the way they've put the buttons itself is really fucked up. Like it's actually fucked. Nicole, can you take over stream for me?
Nicole?
Nicole?
Yeah?
Nicole did. Oh, hi.
Can you please take over the stream for me?
Why?
Because I'm gonna be doing this bullshit, but I'd rather do it on my phone.
Okay.
Which means I need to share screen it to my PC.
I'm busy talking to Michelle right now, though.
I'm almost done.
You sure?
Yeah, I need like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna sit down and do it.
Fuck me, man.
Yeah, because this button configuration is it's pretty fucked up. Not gonna lie. I mean, if I could just like video screen. Maybe I don't, because then we'd have to end the stream. So maybe if we did like a little quick doohickey. Hold on. Let's see. So I'd have to join the stream on both of my phones. No, I can join the stream on this phone and then screen share it. No, I can't. I have to join the stream on both phones just for this part, and then I'd have to screen share Discord. I can try that. Just so I can show you, and then when I do the Yelan story I can come back to this, because this actually isn't hard, but the button configuration, the way that they've got it, makes it hard for me, because I would automatically assume that I'm going cross, circle, triangle and not square, cross. That's just my personal preference, but let me see if I can find everything I just fucking moved. Lola, sorry, I don't mean to bug you, but I'm looking for the pieces that just moved here, honey. Ah, my word. And in that way, Hill, then you would just have to give me your account info and then I could do it for you.
Okay.
Lola, I'm so sorry. Where the hell did it go? It was literally... I just plugged it in now. Fucking wonder. Okay. Hold on, Nicole. I don't think you need to do anything. You can keep talking to your sister. I'm just going to try and... midstream fuck things up quickly. So I'm going to put this... You guys can still hear me while I figure out life here.
Okay.
How was a hard difficulty?
Oh.
I'm assuming bad.
What the hard? No, the way that these controls are positioned is really fucky. So I have to go on my phone.
Well, do the Yelan quest line first before you do that.
No. Like I'm not getting off the PlayStation per se. So what I'm gonna do is get screen share Discord. So what I okay. What I have to do is on here swap out. So give me a second so I can actually swap accounts. So hold on, people. We will figure this out momentarily.
I'll be right back.
Switch accounts to. So if we switch accounts to me. Boom bam. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Cool beans. So now what is going to happen is Discord. So Ava Media Capture will halt now. Right. And then I will join on my phone. And mute myself. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So you guys can hear me. So now what I've got to do is I've got to open Genshin. So let me close Genshin on here. This is what we do now.
As buttons. You want to keep them.
Why they mine? Look at them. Beautiful crystals.
There we go. There we go.
I'm just gonna get some juice quick.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. Okay.
Awesome. Can you guys hear?
Yes.
So now we are going back into this, and I will
It's not. It just isn't for some reason. Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not?
I'm Genta. Are you ready for your drum along? Let the drum along begin.
It's all good. Oh no. How does the quality of the stream look better on your phone? Like, I just realized. Also, yeah, this does look easier on phone. Ugh. Cool. Quite easy. Where the fuck? Oh, right. God, I can't get over the Goru MILF figure in the back. I just love that.
Well, I take it it's difficult.
Fucking, this looks difficult.
Would it be cool if she was tapping to the sound of the music?
Yeah, but like, that's like a lot of work. So nice, you got Yomiya done. Oh wait, is all of us not out at the same, or is all of us not quite out yet? Oh. Damn, that was like. Wait, it's still gone. Wait, no, it's not. That was like perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Holy. Huh.
It is not considered perfect, and it gets lower down to good, which means my percentage will lower down, but yeah.
Oh. This sounds pretty cool, actually. I like his.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
I assume you're switching back over for Yelan now?
Yep. Okay, and now... Sorry so much for all the chop and changing here, guys. This was just to make life easier. Am I still connected here? No. Okay.
Hello
Again,
there.
sorry there, guys. This was just to make life easier. Because that event is very confusing on controller, I am not gonna lie, but as a normal rhythm game compared to the other normal rhythm games, which is literally just touch rhythm games, it would be a whole different ballpark. So do that if you so wish to make your life easier. Yes, I got these. Cause I'm a G6.
Uh,
Oh wow. I like this. Don't like it as much. Anyway, so now that that is done, we will go. So the event part of this event is done. That was quite short, and that was a very quick fix switcheroonie, so that we didn't have to do anything on our sides. Does it say? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Jeez, I muted myself.
yes, hi. Yeah, you were muted.
The entire time I was talking. Alright,
Yes.
so that was that part of the event, I guess. So now we can move on towards Yelan's story and do whatever we need to do for that. And Yelan's story starts here in
You gotta be streaming
Inazuma. Sorry?
You gotta be streaming.
I was just not streaming to you, but I'm streaming to everyone else.
Oh, okay, good.
We are just rejected.
You are forgotten.
Damn. Damn.
So this is where the event for Yelan started, so let's go.
Cool.
So we need to walk that way. In... Hello? No. What do you mean, huh?
Huh?
You just humming me, bitch! I have better ways to get to the top
This
of
is
this
second floor.
fucking building. Watch me. Fucking.
Uncle Chen, we're here to chat with you.
Oh? What a lovely surprise. Welcome. Oishi, why don't you go downstairs and get the shopkeeper to make us a fresh pot of tea? I heard that you've been traveling all over the place recently. I would very much like to hear your adventure stories. Hoishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry, I'm quite alright. It's just the years gradually catching up with me. As I grow older, I'm starting to find that with many things, though the mind is willing, the flesh is weak. Especially recently, I've noticed a rather drastic drop in my energy levels. I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu today. Nevertheless, I wish to pass on the position before my mental acuity begins to decline beyond redemption.
How difficult is it to transfer the Tianshu position?
Oh, well, you see, the Tianshu is a rather unique position among the Liyue Qixing. Historically speaking, the Tianshu rarely appears in public. We stay behind the scenes, planning and giving advice, so a public selection process would not be suitable. We also want to keep any prospective Tianshu candidates free from influence by outside forces, so we tend to be as discreet as possible in their assessment and appointment. For these reasons, the incumbent Tianshu typically recommends their candidate of choice, and this is then approved by the other Qixing members.
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Keqing, Lady Ningguang, and the other Qixing appoint them?
Correct. Unfortunately, due to my health, I won't be able to assess every candidate myself. Not to despair, however, because I found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment
Yeah, guys,
officer.
someone's echoing the
In
game
fact,
audio in the
I
background.
believe you
That's
recently
not me.
became acquainted with her yourself.
Oh, okay.
Oh? Who is it?
I'm heartbroken. I
Oh,
thought it might take
welcome
you a
back, I
little longer
suppose.
than this to forget all about me.
Mommy.
It's Yelan!
Jackpot. Uncle Tian here asked me to assess 3 candidates for him. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu. Might be a good opportunity for you.
What do you think?
I'm not really interested. Can we end this?
Makes sense. After whoever the next Tianshu
Damn, you lost
is,
interest
it
that
doesn't
quickly.
really make any difference to us. Still, Paimon's really curious to see which candidates Uncle Tian picked, so let's go take a look.
Alright then. Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tian, you say you're into behind-the-scenes planning? My work's of the covert variety, too. Don't you think I might make a good Tianshu?
Huh? Yelan, you want to be the next Tianshu?
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I suspect Ningguang wouldn't let you go very easily after how long you've been working together. So, how about this? If your investigation reveals that none of the other candidates are qualified for the position, I'll recommend you for the job.
Deal. Well, you guys take your time. Everything's all set for the assessments to go ahead. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Until then, have a pleasant conversation. Oh, and no need to pay for your tea. As the new owner of this fine establishment, this runs on the house. You're all set?
Uncle Tian seems really worn down. It's like all his energy's gone.
Yeah, it may sound harsh, but Uncle Tian is past his prime. He's not cut out for this anymore. So he's recommended 3 candidates. Their names are Qinwei, Mingguo, and Zhi. Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur. Mingguo works at the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs, and Zhi is focused on study and travel. Try to keep all that in mind. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you forget, since we'll be assessing them at Yuehai Pavilion in a short while.
Qianwei, Mingguo, Zhi. Paimon should be able to remember their names, but what does the assessment involve exactly?
Let's leave that until we get to Yuehai Pavilion. All right. Heads in the game, people. The stakes don't get much higher than a change in the Qixing. We can't afford to miss anything, no matter how small.
Got it. We'll keep our eyes wide open.
Okay, so, genuine question. When did we meet this guy?
Oh, we met
I
him
don't
a
remember.
while back during Ganyu story.
Ganyu story, okay. Yeah, because we spoke to, like, we knew him, and I was just like, wait, when?
Because his daughter needed help, and then we got Ganyu, and then Ganyu assisted her with how she should be helping people. So we met him in Ganyu's story.
Okay.
And he's like, she's so stubborn, she won't listen to me. Which is kind of what happened.
It is kind of what happened,
And
though.
yeah.
This is a piece of paper, but
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I don't even get a chair. I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never have I been made to stand while I'm waiting for an appointment.
Oh, I mean, I think it's fine.
That's called being complacent. If you're happy to just accept the way things are, you'll never be able to change anything in the future.
Oh, come on. That's just... Now you're just being unreasonable.
All right, you two. Let's not get into a big argument over this. It's not worth it. Qianwei, that was a bit uncalled for. And Mingbo, cut him some slack. We've all been standing around for a while. It's natural to be getting irritable. Look, how about this? There's no rule saying we're obliged to stand up while we wait, so why don't we borrow some chairs from the guild nearby?
Fine. They're not the best quality chairs, to be sure. But under the circumstances, it would be better than nothing.
It looks like all 3 candidates have arrived. We'll meet them formally soon. Before that, let me run you through the assessment process. I've split it into 2 stages: current affairs and planning, and face-to-face interview. In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. In the second stage, we will ask them some questions in person. Writing a manifesto takes time, so I informed them of this requirement in advance. These are the reports they submitted.
Wow, one of them is really thick.
It's also worth mentioning a stipulation I gave them. Whoever is appointed as the new Tianshu will be expected to implement their plan as put forward in their manifesto. Failing the occurrence of some cataclysmic event, they will not be permitted to change their plan. Therefore, these 3 piles of documents in front of us represent where each candidate stands on key policy issues. There's still some time. Have a skim through, get a first impression of what each person's proposing. I'll be waiting off to the side. Just let me know when you're done.
Oh god.
Finished, huh? What did you think?
Everyone took it very seriously.
Of course they did. They have the chance to be picked as the new Tianshu, so you can bet they're putting their best foot forward. And keep in mind, whoever gets in has to execute their plan as written. Nobody wants to have any regrets. That's for me to know and you to find out.
I'll go.
We can talk more after the interviews. We'll see the candidates now. Let's do one at a time. Start with Qianwei.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh? So you two are the assessment officers, are you? I had assumed that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps be assessing us in person.
I certainly hadn't imagined I'd be seeing two entirely unfamiliar faces. I trust you've read through my manifesto? I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp. It was written with an expert audience in mind, after all.
Mind your tone, mister!
Relax. It wasn't intended as a personal slight against anyone in particular. I was simply stating a fact. Cloud Retainer? You know this Adeptus? Oh, yes, I remember now. You must be the traveler that people are constantly talking about.
That's me.
With your sterling reputation, you must have a respectable level of erudition. Perhaps you will be able to understand the concepts I have put forward. Although I shouldn't get my hopes up.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes. Please introduce yourself.
I'm, Mingguo. I work in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've worked there for, 9 years, 5 months, and 3 days. In that time, I've handled, 2,347 cases. I have 12 active cases at the moment. They should be concluded in, 16 days? My current work is related to urban planning, and I'm also responsible for, auditing the accounts. To be more precise, there are 3 parts to the accounts, namely...
Is it just Paimon, or is he not very good at public speaking?
You know what? Let's leave the self-introduction there and move on to some questions.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I feel that.
Hello. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little nervous. What would you like to know? You're here to assess me, so ask away and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability.
Your manifesto is very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How can you be sure that you have the ability to put your plan into action?
Very fair question. I completely understand where you're coming from. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited many different places, talked to lots of people with far more expertise than myself, and my manifesto is the conclusion of these efforts. Of course, 2 different problems can be interconnected in very complicated ways, and you might reach 2 very contradictory conclusions depending on which one you're focusing on. What I've tried to do is strike a balance. In other words, present an optimal solution to all the problems as a whole.
How do you plan to determine whether you are right or wrong about your proposed solution being the optimal one?
A great question. Well, I'd start by having my colleagues and the secretaries of the Yuehai Pavilion evaluate any proposals before implementation. Post-implementation, it would all come down to the results. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor results, I would take responsibility.
Nice answer. All right, next question.
He seems like a great guy. Everything he said was thoughtful and logical, and he was just a pleasure to listen to.
Here's my take on what we just learned. As you saw, Shenwei is highly knowledgeable. He proposes many excellent ideas in his manifesto, which effectively target the big issues. But he is very proud and incredibly stubborn. He doesn't care much about other people's feelings. Mingguo's plan is more thorough and more measured. You can tell he's meticulous in his work, very detail-oriented. But he and Shenwei are otherwise polar opposites. Mingguo is not very articulate and comes across as very timid in conversation.
Perfect summary! Paimon couldn't agree more! You're good at this, Yelan.
Last but not least, Zhi. His manifesto is full of pertinent details, his methodology is sound, and his proposals cover a broad range of fields, which is quite a rare feat. The depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. Plus, he is modest and good at dealing with people. But what really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with Uncle Tien's. Having someone like Zhi take the position would certainly put Uncle Tien's mind at rest.
You have jobs or why?
Spartan.
We'll see.
Hold on.
Spartan.
I don't have the stream up when I have to go grab it. One moment.
Spartan.
That's Twitch.
Oh.
Fuck, where's our YouTube? Wait a minute, I get to search
It's
my
YouTube.
what am I
It's
doing?
YouTube that's the problem.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's not showing a live stream for me.
It should show the chat on the side.
Yeah, no, there's no live stream going on for me right now.
There should be, because I'm getting messages from YouTube.
Swearing? Oh shit.
Yeah. Just message him or try call him on the side.
I see. Then it's more or less as I anticipated.
Alright, then let me ask this. The ideas in Jur-E's manifesto are very similar to your own. Is there any particular reason behind this?
Oh, I didn't want to say anything when I gave you the list of candidates, for fear of affecting your judgment. But I can tell you now.
Check YouTube.
Those
It's
three
on camp for some
candidates
reason.
have all studied under me in the past. It's only natural that they share some similarities with me. But Xin Wei went on to focus on his business, and Ming Guo has always been occupied with his work.
Yes, Ryan, can you send me a link to how you view the stream? Because I don't see anything on the YouTube channel.
Juri was with me for the longest duration.
Whoa! So how did you get to know them all, Uncle Tian?
Chen Wei was referred to me by an old friend. Ming Guo came to my attention in the course of my work. As for Juri,
Yeah, this user messages shouldn't be a problem anymore.
Pure happenstance.
Cool, thank
We
you.
first met while fishing. Gradually, as we got to know each other, we started discussing all sorts of topics. Juri came from a
Subscribe to the channel, Hill, so you can just be there when they stream.
Very young, but he was a gifted student and a fast learner. He reminded me of a younger version of myself, so I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing and noticed how quickly he got on. Quite. And now, all of a sudden, he's grown into a mature young man. It's a joy to see, but it also gets one thinking. The young are growing up, and I am growing old. How time flies. No one can escape the cycle of life.
There's another one.
I don't know, Uncle Tian. You still seem in pretty
another
good
one.
shape to
Fuck,
me.
alright.
You might have another few years of work left in you, don't you think?
Oh, you.
And another
There's
one.
really no need to console
Another one.
me. Having less
They
energy
can't
than
fit in.
I used to isn't such a bad thing. It just means I finally have a good reason to retire and spend my days doing what old men like me should
Hello,
be
what?
doing.
There's more? Okay, hang on.
Going fishing whenever I feel like it.
Why can't I see your
Sounds
channel?
like you sure love fishing, Uncle Tian.
Ooh, there's nothing quite like fishing to pass the time. Ooh, and freshly caught fish, they make the most beautiful fish soup with barely any preparation required.
Fresh fish soup. Sounds tasty.
Doesn't it? Also, some time ago, Juri purchased a very special recipe from an old fisherman. When we've been fishing recently, Juri always brings some extra ingredients he prepared in advance. Oh, the addition of these makes the soup taste even more wonderful. That flavor makes for a fond memory. But at my age, who knows how many more chances I have left to taste it again.
Goodbye, Uncle Nuts too.
You find
Really wants to try it.
the chat, Hill?
Let's get back to the matter at
Yeah,
hand. Uncle Tian,
says
reported back.
removing them, but
Do you
I
have a verdict?
reloaded it and then they're just back.
Only you can see them.
The assessment officer.
Oh, okay, never mind. Good.
So as long as
Had you not asked me why Juri's ideas were so similar to mine, I was not going to
check
mention
if
my
they're still there.
history with
Sorry.
any of them. This decision
'Cause
must
that
be
should have
guided
removed
by
them.
what is fair and right. Please disregard all other considerations and make your final decision.
I only see the ones I
After a
removed. So,
thorough review of each candidate's talents and capabilities. Remember, you must be thorough.
Understood. Come on, let's go talk somewhere else.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tin. Look after yourself. So, it's gonna be J.E., right? His manifesto was written well, and he's the best speaker.
Easy. Let's not rush. There's no time limit for this assessment.
Huh? So, are you gonna give them more tests or something?
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. But let me give you a word of advice.
Yep,
Things
are
not
not always
always
as they appear. I could have told you
The
that.
biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only get information from the person of interest themselves. The truth
We
is
need to
almost
speak to
always hidden
people
beneath
around
many
it.
layers of deception. You have to get information through many different channels. For example, Wenyuan, Shanghua.
Yes?
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
It's the ninjas.
Who are they? Where did they come from?
Ninja boy.
Did they scare you? These two are Wenyuan and
The
Shanghua.
ninja simps.
They work for me. As my trusted assistants, they are always standing guard nearby. They also perform various assignments as required. As expert who gets his information by trading. Wenyuan relies on word of mouth. And there's also Upei, who's not here right now.
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all right? I seem to remember that he can't swim.
Nothing can take that guy down. Certainly not a little wind and waves.
It's also
Shanghua, visit all the commerce guilds and look into Qianwei's background. Wenyuan, go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and look through Mingguo's work files.
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Juri?
We're gonna be doing that.
Juri, well, obviously as the most promising candidate, we will be investigating him ourselves.
Yeah, man.
Let's go to the docks first. Lots of people passing through there. You can find out all kinds of things.
If we're looking for information, why don't we try talking to Bulai, the owner of Wanyu Boutique? He does business at the North Wharf. Maybe he has some news for us.
That's actually not a
Oh,
bad
I was
idea.
muted the entire time.
Let's
Hill.
go and ask him.
Bruh. What?
Apparently, people are starting to find out that Taliban's hand, the new hunter arms, are actually really good, and that everybody needs to shut the fuck up.
Are they? Wait, what are they doing again?
Lexi, come.
You know, I was just sending you a video so you can see it yourself.
Okay.
How you enjoying the story, Pixie?
So far, so good. Lexi, can you not stick your face in my face? I'll stick my face in
I don't
your
think
face.
she can.
That's the wrong build.
Thanos. Okay.
You can still look at it if you want to maybe think something, but here's the one.
Sure. Alright, give me a minute, I'll look it up.
Look, your asking price for this batch is just too high. I can't buy it at this price. How am I supposed to turn a profit? Come on, hear me out. I'm telling you, this is the single best batch
Yeah,
of
no, I
Sin City
know.
as ever.
But,
You
hold
won't
on.
find anyone who disputes that. I accidentally dropped one into a well, and even the water turned sweet. Even so... Alright. I'll let you in on a little secret. The boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to partner with them instead. And neither of us wants that.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, I'll accept your asking price. I'll take all your stock. Don't sell a single one to Second Life.
I have a VTuber.
Oh, what are you doing here? And to be clear, these Sunsettias are mine. I got to them first. Don't get any ideas.
No, I guess I'll pop
Actually, we
them.
wanted to ask you about a guy called Juri. Have you heard of him before?
Juri? Yes, he's quite well known. I've heard a story about him. They say he was born into poverty. His parents died when he was young, and he was treated cruelly by the local community. One of his neighbors was terribly rude to him all the time, but Juri never retaliated. And when his neighbor went bankrupt, he even helped support the family. He returned cruelty with kindness, injustice with peace offerings. A gentleman of talent and character, and... oh, how did I not notice him sooner? In fact, maybe I'm not too late. If I could hire him to be the brand ambassador for Wanyo Boutique...
He sounds like a decent man. We can finally breathe a sigh of
Yelan.
relief.
Why are you asking about him anyway? You aren't looking for a brand ambassador too, are you? Well then, in that case, the higher bidder takes the... Ah, that's Juri right over there. Why don't we go and talk to him?
Where?
It's him, all right. Looks like he's chatting with Yelan. Come on, let's follow them and listen in. Try not to let him see you. We want this information to be as truthful as possible.
Am I going ninja mode?
I'll just go and fetch an employment
You are,
contract. And
but...
hey, don't try and cut me out of this. Hey!
Damn it.
I understand.
So let me tell you
And
something
then
really
you
quickly,
can-
Pixie.
when you like just start grabbing your boob and you're getting all comfy.
You know what? No, I
Okay.
don't know that, Pixie.
Okay.
So, you were looking to buy a wineware set? Oh, now I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
You're being very inconspicuous right now. Also, just a little word
The
of
truth
advice:
is,
you can
an
see
old
through
friend of
boxes.
mine who likes to have a drink now and then.
Can?
Yeah,
He
yep,
fancies
right
himself
there.
as a man of culture, but doesn't care for needless
Like,
extravagance.
you literally can
So
see
I
through
thought
that
I might
shit.
buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
How very thoughtful of you. Leave it to me then. Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever is convenient.
He wants to buy high quality fakes.
Thank you very much, Miss Yelan.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days, it's quite rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends. It's nice to see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me.
There you go.
Juri seems to get along really well with everyone. Are you satisfied now, Yelan? Seems like everyone thinks Juri's a great guy.
Something's off about him.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just
Too
yet.
nice.
Let's go check out the wharf where he usually goes fishing.
Do we have to?
Need to look at his Reddit history.
Wait, you're not just trying to dig up some dirt on Juri because you want to be Tianshu yourself, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys. You'll be able to try all the finest food for free. How does that sound?
We will? Well, come on!
And that's how you buy Paimon's loyalty.
She's so easy.
She's so easy.
She's gonna betray us in the final act.
And she'll betray us by just over food.
Yeah.
Honestly, if they do that in Genshin,
I'm
I'll
okay
be
with
mad.
it.
I'll understand. Like, it's fitting of her character.
Yeah. You saw the video?
No, I haven't. Hold on, I'll go look at it now that I got the opportunity. I just wanted to see
the whole
that
thing.
section. Alright, let's have a little game. I just realized there's a hunter knife on that arm. Oh, that's how people were throwing down with the scout rifle. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The wharf is as busy as ever. I hear the anglers here sometimes sell their fish to the
Yeah,
nearby
right.
fishmongers.
Wow.
Let's see what Uncle Soon has to say.
Apparently that used to be better, but like I'm seeing that as like how. Like, now I want to make a bill so PvP with that.
Would you like to buy today?
Oh, here we go.
Sorry to interrupt. We're actually members of the Liyue Anglers Association, and we just wanted to ask a few questions about someone. We've heard about this young man called Zhi, who's supposed to be a fantastic fisherman. Just wondering if you happen to have heard of him?
Whoa! Yelan made up a whole fake identity without batting an eyelid!
Ah, yes, Jury. He's been making quite a name for himself recently. I've got some friends who travel all over the place, and they tell me everywhere they go they meet someone who's heard of him. Apparently, he had a rather tough time growing up. Had to work several jobs alongside his studies to make ends meet. How does that saying go? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, if there's anything to that logic, he's sure to be phenomenally successful one day.
Yeah, we think so too!
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association might be in for a disappointment.
Oh? Why's that?
He's good at a lot of things, but fishing isn't one of them. He fishes at the wharf and sells what he catches to me on occasion. His catches are always mediocre. Not terrible, but equally nothing to write home about. If you're looking to recruit some new members, though, I do know a few top anglers I could put you in touch with.
That sounds fantastic. I've got a couple of other things to attend to right now, though, so why don't I come back some other time and we can chat over a drink?
Sure thing. See you.
Everywhere they go, they meet someone who's heard of him. Come on, let's keep asking around.
Here to buy some fish? It's 300 for one or 3 for 1,000. You better hurry. When they're gone, they're gone.
Hello, we're from the Society for Fish Price Research. We'd just like to ask a few questions.
Wow! She switched identity again!
Society for Fish Price Research? I haven't done anything illegal. Stay out of my business.
Please, don't worry. We're just here to conduct a simple survey. We've heard about a certain Zhi who's been selling fresh fish at low prices in this area recently. Do you know anything about this?
So this isn't about me. You should have said something, you know. I know the guy. I can tell you what I know. I haven't heard anything about him selling fresh fish at low prices, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was him.
Oh? Why is that?
Because he's so poor. His parents died when he was very young, and his alcoholic father still owed a huge amount of debt. No one wanted anything to do with him. He was still a kid when he first came to the wharf. His clothes were ragged, and he had a bandage wrapped around his head. And he managed to survive, thanks to Uncle Tien, who gave him some food. But still to this day, he doesn't have a lot of mora to his name. I mean, he can afford to eat and everything, but you'll often see him haggling with others over just a few mora. So, I wouldn't be surprised to find out he's been selling a few fish. It's not like he catches much anyway, so it's not going to affect my business. Don't tell him I said that.
You'd rather he didn't know?
Well, I spoke to him once, briefly, and I just had a feeling that he really cares what other people think of him. I think he has pretty low self-esteem, but hey, it's hardly my place to say anything. What he's achieved already puts most people to shame. And nobody's perfect. I just wouldn't want to upset him, that's all.
I see. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Not a problem. And just for the record, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the price of my fish.
The more times you say it, the less convincing it becomes.
Doesn't have a lot of mora to his name. Okay, let's keep going.
He doesn't have a lot of Morris to his name, but he was able to help pay off his neighbor's debt.
Also saying and fixing?
Hey, it's you guys.
I'm reading.
Wait, what's the phrase? Oh yeah. Honored to meet you. What brings you to me?
The truth is, we are but newcomers to this territory. We heard tell of a great martial artist, Master Dugu, who knows everything there is to know. Hence, we sought you out to ask for your
Oh,
guidance.
that's Dooku. Goddamn.
Really? People said I know everything there is to know?
But of course. We also heard that Master Dugu is a kind and virtuous swordsman who never turns away anyone who comes with questions.
Great! So what do you wish to know? Nothing happens on this street that I don't know about.
Now she's lying to a kid.
It made his day, Palman. Shut up.
So, Master Dugu,
Yeah, I was gonna
have
say,
you heard
he's
of one
literally
by the
like
name of
beaming with
Jur-E?
excitement.
Sure have. You mean that guy that all the grown-ups are talking about these days? I've heard many tales of Jur-E. For example,
Also, lying to a kid is something you do
I can't
regularly.
remember. Probably because it's nothing that important. I prefer stories about sword-fighting heroes.
Oh, I can completely understand that. Then let me ask you this. Do you remember roughly when the grown-ups started talking about Jur-E?
Oh yeah, I know that. It was about 2 or 3 months ago. Before that, people always used to talk about Jur-E in a kind of nasty tone of voice. But 2 or 3 months ago, suddenly everyone started to like him. Sometimes he gives me candies, so I'm glad that people are starting to like him now.
Just as I thought.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, just as I thought,
I have a feeling
Master
he was
Dugu
just
is indeed
lying
as
to get
kind
to this
and virtuous as the legends claim.
I'm not that great. Oh yeah, one other thing. These days, there's a lot of people I've never seen before talking about Jur-E stories in the street. They seem like nice people.
Oh, definitely.
Great! So next time I see them, I'll say hi. And I guess I can share some of my candies with them too.
Certainly. You can also tell my friend in Yenshang Tea House about what they're up to. I'm sure my friend would also like to say hi to them.
Thank you, ma'am!